Goodwood Festival of Speed 2021, and we're back here in the beautiful grounds of Goodwood, as always, with Britpart in the off-road arena. Part of the series of driver interviews, we've been joined by another great legend from the world of off-road. Not only a driver, but a brilliant vehicle designer. Of course, it is Mr. Robin Clarkson, Warrior Off-Road. Robin Clarkson, a joy to have you here. So you get the call for Goodwood. We've had a year out. What went through your head when we finally found out it was on and good to go?
Well, I've been planning for it for the last 18 months.
There's been a bit of downtime to do it, hasn't there?
That's it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Last time I came, it was brilliant. So I've just thought, it's definitely, it's definitely going to happen. If it happens, I'm coming. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, there's so much to it, isn't there? There's the hill climb, and that's an absolute joy, isn't it, for anybody?
It's an experience, is the hill climb. Yeah, when you sat on the start line and there's just you in the car looking out the windscreen, you're like, I know what a goldfish feels like now.
Bit of pressure.
Yeah,
bit of pressure.
Oh, don't make a mess of this.
But there you are, showing off the finest of British off-road, including driving and cars, which is fabulous. And of course, the Britpart Arena, where we spend the weekend showing the cars and the driving skills to their best. Just being part of the crew that goes in there and does that, that's quite special too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good atmosphere. Everybody seems, they get on really well and help everybody. I think last time we did it, we put on a really good show, and on the Sunday when we did the shootout, the grandstand was completely full. It was amazing, absolutely amazing.
And it was a good shootout
too.
It
was really good. Yeah.
Now you've got your Warrior Rivet with you this time. Warrior has come up as a vehicle design so far over the past few years. You've got some great drivers using your cars now as well. Tell us a little bit about the car you bought for this year.
I brought the Warrior Rivet again, which is a bit of a French designed car, and then altered by me slightly to make it more English, I suppose. Just because I thought I'd do something different. I've always had a Warrior. I've built all my own cars for the last 30 years, really, so I just thought I'll try something different, see what's any different.
And making it work for the British events and the French events, because French Shoot Terrain Championship, obviously a slightly different event, well, quite a different event to the British events, but you seem to have found the compromise. Your run at the British cross country first round was extraordinary. That was something else. I mean, what a way to start a season. Yeah,
it was a bit of a buzz, really. So I didn't expect to do that well, and sort of quite humbled by it all, really. I was a bit flabbergasted really by it all, but I was very pleased.
So Robin, you started off the season superbly well with one mighty win at a very packed Nork round up at Pickering. Huge entry. Yeah. Everybody was there.
A few missed out, and I think they were very sad that they missed out afterwards, so because it was an excellent, superb event, probably one of the best events that I've done in this country for a long time, so yeah, really good. So
Pete Widdop laid out the course, of course, and did a superb job, but the field was jam-packed with the creme de la creme of British drivers, and to take that win, I mean, that a great way to start the season. So you're coming in on the back of that into Goodwood.
Yeah.
So you're feeling sort of quite positive.
Oh yeah, quite
you should
positive.
be.
Yeah.
You really should be.
Yeah. So I'm not frightened of trying anyway. So.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
definitely. Now, your career started way back when you were about 16. First navigating for Bruce Tigwell, then going on driving, then, as I said, vehicle design. So to be at Goodwood as the pride of British off-road, out in that arena, what do you think you bring to this whole sport, to this whole arena here at Goodwood?
Well, I think it's showing off that we're not just some hillbillies that go racing around the field. I think we've opened quite a lot of people's eyes to, that we're building quality cars with good technology, superb suspension, and we can hold his head up high against anybody, and so I think that's good, really.
And you certainly do. Well, we've got the best of the British off-road crews, the British cross-country crews, finest of Nork. We've got Stuffs and Shrops here. We've got a lot of the extreme off-road. It's a really mixed field. Coming to the shootout, what do you think your advantage is going to be in that? Because you have got as good a chance as anybody.
I don't know whether I've got any real advantage. Possibly a bit of experience, and I'm
pretty
fearless.
I think that's the key. Is you have got huge experience. crews, and you just don't seem to have any fear at all. And that's one of our extreme crews. Ryan Jenkins just going past now. I mean, this is going to be great because you're up against these cars as well.
Yeah.
Makes it a mighty mix, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they're very good, very fast. Aren't
they?
Yeah, very fast. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but then they see you and they go, crikey, they're a bit quick, aren't they?
Yeah. So,
but
they'll be good. Round here it's probably a little bit more open, so they have a good chance round here. But on like our normal racing, it's probably a little bit more technical in some places where we would have a bigger advantage, to them. So horses for courses really, but round here's pretty level playing field for both of us. So.
Exactly, great course laid out for that.
Yeah.
So Warrior off-road racing then, what have you got in the pipeline, Robin? Any exciting projects?
Well, I'm building a car for my daughter to race, more a clubman car for her to race, which I think will possibly suit her better than because she's racing my car at the moment, which is probably not the right car for her.
Of course, we're talking about Rebecca Clarkson, a superb navigator. So I mean, this year we're celebrating Maestros, the great all-rounders. And Becca, brilliant navigator, and she is following in your footsteps. And the driver, she's one good and again fearless driver, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she can drive really well. I think she's just frightened of breaking the car basically because it's my car.
Exactly,
so,
it's not, and that's it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So she's going to be double driving with you this weekend. In any case, who's doing the shootout?
Me.
Excellent.
So she says.
And that just lays down the line then, does it? There you go, Becca, when you get your car. Excellent.
Yeah, but no, I think she'll do really well. If she gets a car that's probably a car that she can drive rather than a car that's driving her, which I think a little bit of what she's got at the moment. So. And
again, it comes. We were talking to a couple of the other crews earlier on. Farmers, anybody in farming background seems to have a really good eye for the lie of the land and how to drive it. Becca equally is good on a quad. She's done 2 wheels, 4 legs of the horse and everything. And like yourself, just bags of experience over the years and a real interest in it. And that is that interest that really bites, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it becomes a bit. Well, it's a bit like farming, I suppose. It becomes a bit of a way of life.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
So you read it without even thinking. When you don't just look 5 feet ahead.
No.
You're actually thinking about the whole terrain, and you know what that ground's going to do. It does give you surely a bit of an advantage somewhere on some of the courses.
Yeah, probably does. Yeah. My I can read the ground really well, but I can also remember it really well. So once I've done it, and that's it. I know where I'm going, so I don't have to rely too much on navigation kind of thing. So.
Yeah. And that you've for sure passed on to Becca.
Yeah.
So French events, absolutely love them. You're going to be going about that.
As soon as they allow us to. Yeah, I'll definitely be back. I've got 3 sheets booked for later on in the year. Fingers crossed. But so yeah, if we can go, we'll go. I did one last year, so if I can go again, that'd be great. So
brilliant.
We did. Yeah, well, we just did one last year and got 10th overall. So I thought that was not a bad result for.
So we've got Goodwood then. We've got 3 or 4 days warm up.
Yeah, and Rebecca's doing the British then, Sweet Lamb. So and then I'll probably do the Knock event at Martin Gould's place, possibly. So yeah,
excellent.
We'll see, and then hopefully France might be opened up then, and we can go back there.
Just great to be back out off-roading again.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, it's
excellent.
Good.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So.
Well, Robin Clarkson, thank you so much as always for joining us and tell us a little bit about it. So, any one plan for the shootout? Just so we've got a clue for a little hint for any of the drivers, what would it be? Be brave.
Just be brave, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
And there's the words of Robin Clarkson. Absolutely. I'll note that one down as your phrase. Just be brave. Brilliant. Robin Clarkson, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck out there, and we look forward to seeing you on the hill climb.
Yeah.
So, Rebecca Clarkson then, driving for Warrior off-road racing, absolutely fits the bill of the Maestro. Superb, like so many Valkyries.
Quite anticlimactic.
It's about second. Still the great on their round. Now she's on. That's quite quick actually. That's quite nice. Smooth. Oh, a bit rough into there. Just caught that wrong bump on the entrance there.
Well, the course will get rougher as the afternoon wears on, so she's picked actually a very good point at which to go out.
So if that does happen, it looks like the speed is away from the That's what she's just about coming across right now, through it onto the grass. Very respectful down through there, a wise move, gets a beautiful line into the berm then, doesn't lose any time on that. So Rebecca, years and years of off-road, whether it's on two wheels, quad bikes, horses, heads up.
Anything else? It was a driver error.
No, absolutely not.
He'll fly over.
So, Rebecca Clarkson then coming up. See what she's got on the clock as she goes through the line.
Projector forward, air comes in through the air intake here, and projector forward here. But the aero treatment doesn't just stop there. We channel air in through the doors, and there are the other thing you don't notice straight away is that this is comprised basically of three giant
That is not the line. He said, you do not want to bottom out.